Hope that picture clears up. There we go. I don't know why it does that. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. So welcome to number 17, Junkin with Tea, Friday morning coffee. And today I'm going to share with you the ArtStacks. Yes, it's ArtStacks Day. Now these are reprints because when I'm working, I spend time, because I get put on hold a lot, simply because, you know, I'm working with the representative's working with the customer. They go back, refresh their customer, talk to them, ask them questions, come back to me. So a lot of that in between time I cut. And I cut them out in these little guys so that I can keep them separate. And the main reason that I wanted to do the reprints, and these are smaller because this is the normal size. So see, it's larger than, it's about the same width. No, they're taller and thinner than our regular American paper. And so my printer also doesn't print edge to edge, so I have to resize down to 8 by 10. So we're going to start with, and I didn't cut these out because we're going to use these today. This is made of tissue. So tissue's a lot of fun to work with. We've got the wings and things. So we've got all these dragonflies and bugs, and these are actually on the actual pack. They're printed on sticker paper. So good morning, Dawn. Oh, that stupid little fly. There's this fly about this big flying around in here. It's gonna make me crazy. I love the black and white dragonflies. So those are all on kind of a sticker paper. They're really easy to cut out. And then we've got our pink wings and things. And so let me show you a comparison here with color, because the ones I printed versus the actual color, these seem kind of dull, right? These are actually on a more of a glossy type paper. So I wanted to show you that. And so we've got angel wings and we've got butterflies and butterfly wings in the reds and pinks. And then we've got our blues and golds. And let's do a color comparison here so you can see. Let's find that butterfly. So again, this is a glossy paper, much nicer in color than if you print them out, at least on my printer. And of course, I just printed this on regular hammer mill paper. Let's see. Look at that dragonfly. Isn't that beautiful? I love those. These you can't even see, the ones I printed out. So real life, on the paper, they look like this. Hi, Pamela. Good to see you. Okay, well, that's awesome. Hi, Diane. Oh, good. I'm glad you're here. So that's the, and then the black ones, let me find like, so much more vivid. And then we've got all the little sayings, which I left pretty much long because they are long. I'm likely going to use a lot of these because they're smaller to fit on, you know, the kind of cards and stuff we make. And this one is a replica of the tissue one I showed you. And then we have these people. And this is called All Dressed Up. And really, again, my printer didn't do them justice here. Let me see if I can find. I love this little red-haired boy. Just, I can't tell if he's happy, mad, what he is, but he's funny. Look at him. So here's the actual size. Here's this guy and this one. So they're definitely, you know, if you're going to print them, have a good printer. And I believe these are laser printed. And then we've got the black and whites. Look at this. Now, let me see if I can find that one. It's probably my favorite in the group as far as funny goes. Where is it? Now, I don't know if that's a little boy or if that's a little girl, but whoever they are, they're adorable. And this one playing the accordion, just precious. This is the only one I haven't cut out because I want to use a knife to cut this, and I usually cut my small parts with a knife before I scissor cut. Good morning, Sandy. Thank you. I'm gonna go to a march tomorrow morning before I have to go to work, to bring awareness to addiction and stopping it, you know, trying to for substance addiction. And then so we have the words, and then we've got just the little stuff, little chair, little flowers. Balloons are much more vivid from the sheet itself. And then these are printed on tissue. Let me grab them here, and I haven't cut them out precisely, but these come printed on tissue paper. This one's interesting. I like these old people, and I love this kid with the spiky hair. And then these are the fashionistas. I used this one already, but my card that I made doesn't get released until I think the 26th or 27th, so I'm not going to show it to you. I used this one and this one in my card. And then you've got all these little feet, and you've got this princess here. You've got this gorgeous princess, and this gorgeous princess, and this really happy kid. Come here, happy kid. And the little soldiers. Where are you guys? So that's their actual size when you cut them out. All right, so that's the release. And we're gonna use the wings on our journal pages. And the first part of the wings I'm going to use are these. I absolutely love this right here. So beautiful. So in order for that to really stand out on my page, I'm going to need to do something to it, because remember, these are coffee dyed, and I want that to really stand out. So I'm going to use some, let's see here, let me find a plain one. I'm going to use some gesso so that it'll stand out, and I think that I'll make this a full page spread. Good morning, Kay. Oh yeah, so I didn't purchase the digitals. I get the actual physical packs because now we have a US distributor, so it's a lot easier to get them. So I'm gonna grab my white gesso. Where'd you go, gesso? I thought I was. Where are you? I put it away someplace safe, and now I don't know where it is. I see my clear gesso. Where are you? Well, sorry about that, guys. I didn't have my act together here. Oh, here it is. And I'm going to grab my little media mat so I don't get gesso all over this mat, because if you wipe too hard on it, it wipes away the little grids. You pre-ordered a stone page journal from Simon Says Stamps. I don't think I've seen that. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, and what I had done is I had scanned these, so probably if you bought the digitals, they'd be better than the, you know, already scanned images. Who knows how dirty my scanner is. You guys know me. I'm looking for my gesso brush. I'm gonna use my little Tim Holtz brush. Oh my gosh, Tim Holtz said words to me on Instagram. Words. I was so fangirl. So this will get pretty wet, and that's okay. It dries pretty quick, and I'm gonna coat the whole stinking page. I might dry brush out towards the edges there just to kind of fade it. Or not. Yeah, that Halloween card we made last night, I posted on Instagram this morning. And I mean, it's got to be, when he said something, it had to be 6:30 in the morning. So I was psyched about that. Oh. Have I seen this new Sizzix stamping and stencil tool? I don't think I have, Pam. I'm on their email list, so I'm not sure why I might not have seen that, or maybe I didn't give it any thought. I don't know. Not that I'm not thoughtful about stuff, just sometimes I'm, you know, in the middle of something else. Tell me more about that. I'm not familiar with Golden Grounds. Tell me about that. Oh my gosh, I'm learning so much. Is it a type of coffee? I'm messing with you. Now what I think I'll do is put my brush in water first of all. And I think I'm going to flip this over and reinforce this page with some tape, because you see how that's dark right there, because I did them folded, and that's going to rip easily. So I'm going to reinforce that with some washi. Which washi do I want? Let's go with the roses. And I have my washi tape on a roll up here, so you guys can't see me grabbing it, but you'll just have to trust me on it. I'm going to use this Tim Holtz one with the roses on it. Still kind of waiting for this to dry before I do anything else. I think I'll take my heat tool to it. Oh, the grounds are like gesso. Okay, yeah, I will have to research that. You're calling it referin? Yeah, got it dirty. That's okay. Dirty is fine. I get everything dirty. My friend Carla sent me a birthday card, and I was working on a project, and I opened it up and immediately got black ink on it. You just can't take me anywhere. Oh shoot, I have to be careful because this thing also is not heat proof. So it'll warp. But I want to make sure this is 100% dry. Refrain. It's called Refrain. You can't be trusted. I know I can't. Don't trust me with your precious white things. Could be a disaster. I don't mind if it gets wrinkly and stuff. That's fine. So I thought, while I'm at it, let me get this a fold again and see what I did to my washi, but that's okay. Kind of looks cool. Just want to refold it. So I've got my crease. All right, now, refrain from buying the okay. Refrain from buying the platform. While we're here, excuse me, ArtStacks is one of the sponsors for the hashtag Seek, Gather, Create. This should be mushed together, but my brain wants to separate words. And there's a weekly challenge, 3 prizes, one from each sponsor. And week 2, the challenge is blooming flowers, tissue paper, something teal, stripes, and fabric. So I'm thinking I'm going to incorporate that into this, and we'll enter it and see how we do. See if we win anything for whoever wins this journal. Amazon carries the Daniel Smith. Okay. When you say grounds, what does it mean, like coffee grounds? I'm just a little confused. Okay, babe, thank you. That's my husband telling me he has to go get eggs because he's making me breakfast. So we need some teal here. We need some blooming flowers. Let me see. I know I have ArtStacks flowers. Finding them is going to be the trick. I have stuff spread everywhere in this room. You guys know that. Here's some stripes. Yay. Now, these are really leaves, wouldn't you think? But they could be flowers. Yeah, I'm gonna call them flowers. So I'm gonna need a couple of these, and they've already got teal in them. I know, we can't have chickens where we live. So you see, this paper has a glossy fit to it. This is the original ArtStacks paper. This is, I forget the release. This is, I think, from Trees and Leaves or something like that. Let me grab my favorite fussy cut scissors. I think I'll use Batman. They could be blooming flowers. One thing is, your imagination is all yours. Yeah, I think they look like ginkgo leaves too. I know I have flowers. Just a sec. I know I do, because I done some designs with them. Maybe they're in here. See, I have this stuff everywhere. That's doors and windows. Okay, where are you? Okay, here we go. There's our flowers. I'm still going to use the ginkgo leaf. You know what, Melissa? I did not get the quilted 3D texture fade one. Sometimes I don't buy them and then I'm sorry later. because I do like that. We'll use this one here. We may only get one page done today. I'm pretty quick at fussy cutting though, because that's what I do all stinking day. I agree, Diane. I think if you have a yard that you can house chickens, that you should be able to have them. And I know a neighbor down the street has them because I hear them crowing. But he may be, you know, like in a more unincorporated. I mean, this is, you know, a suburb. They just don't want chicken in the burbs. But I bet if you had a apartment in New York City with a rooftop thing, you could have chickens and doves, and doves are noisy too. Yeah, I know, but I figure if he has a crowing rooster, he's got to have chickens. But yes, I mean, if we could, we absolutely would raise them. But the only thing is that I can't make friends with them, or I won't be able to eat them. I had a turkey. My ex-mother-in-law, they lived in California, and they had sort of a ranch type situation. And they had a cow, and they had chickens, and doves, and turkeys. And, you know, I kind of made friends with the turkey. So when it came time to eat it, I couldn't do it. I just didn't have the heart. I felt bad. I hated the whole situation. So, you know what? Doesn't make me a vegetarian or a non-meat eater. I'll eat meat that comes out of a package in the store that I didn't have to witness the horror the poor animal went through. That's bad, isn't it? Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, eggs. There you go. We'll use them just for eggs. And then, well, Mike has a friend that lives not too far from here. Whenever they go on vacation, Mike goes over and takes care of the chickens and brings home lots of beautiful brown eggs. That wasn't so bad, huh? See, this one I had put, this is a very thin paper, so I put tape over it to cut out circles. Yeah, we do. We get turkeys running across our yard once in a while. They're huge too, the wild ones. My gosh. But that nature preserve is also the reason we can't get any good cell service here, which is fine, you know. I have Wi-Fi, not a big deal. Oh, I love this. So yeah, I'm going to use all ArtStacks because, you know, I'm on the design team and I'm proud of the company. They are a small family-owned business. Heather commissions the art. And she's had people like Lisa Oxley, Deb Weiss, others probably I don't know about because, you know, Lorraine Haight, Brain, I hate old Brain. Sorry, I can't remember the rest of her name. It's a 3-word name. Anyway, you'll see it on the, I have ArtStacks linked in the description box below. They're out of Australia. Where in Australia, I don't know. I am geographically challenged. They wandered in from the preserves. Yes, I will if someone asks. No, I can see it now. You know, neighbors calling the chicken police. I don't know, who would you call? Hello, I'd like to report my neighbor has chickens, and we just don't want chickens in our neighborhood. So we used to have a high school down the street, and they closed it, they moved it, they built a new one. And right where that high school is, they put like one of those type of rock climbing places. And, well, they built an entire neighborhood. So the beauty of these is you can use them either way. So I have to decide how I want this to go. I think I want this one to go here. I'm gonna throw some color down first. Oh, good for bug control. That's good to know. Lord knows we have some bugs. Okay, so looking at the colors that I'm using here, I want to incorporate. We need a teal, so let's see. Of my distress sprays, what would I call teal? Probably broken china. We'll test it and see. It's kind of teal. Let's see about Mermaid Lagoon. Salvage Patina. Probably going to be the most teal. Yeah. So I'm going to go with Salvage Patina. I'm going to go with some Evergreen Bow. I'm going to go with some Kitsch Flamingo. Maybe a little Seedless Preserves. And I'm going to need some yellow in there. Going to need some yellow. Squeeze lemonade. Alright, so let's think this through here. Here's my stripes. How do I want to manage my stripes? I have to think about that a minute. Those hurt my eyes right now. Alright. And I'm just gonna kind of just put my color down. Let them go the way they want to go. I want to let those dry before I put any yellow down. I'm going to let them dry with a little help. I noticed these don't like to stick real well to the gesso. Maybe should have used oxides. I don't know how that happened. Let's see here. Let's grab a paper towel here. And remember, when you're working with something like this, and I say it all the time, if you don't like it, change it. Okay, Pamela, what did you order? The little tool? Okay, let's go in with some oxides because the inks just aren't wanting to really cooperate. I mean, they're okay. They're all right, but yeah, I think the oxides are going to be a better choice. Most definitely. Okay. Oh, look what I'm doing. I'm such a slob. Stop that. Get that out of the way. I'm getting ink on my beautiful tissue. Just put it down there. And the stripes, obviously, they don't have to be black and white. They could be any color I want. I don't think I have a stripe stencil. I sure can't draw or paint straight stripes. That little piece is getting weak. I better make sure it's nice and dry. You'd be surprised, though, what this paper can withstand. I'm getting some interesting patterns on our other page. And like this. Okay, there we go. I keep forgetting that my little mat underneath is not heat proof. I wish it was. The scissors that I'm using, these are the Tim Holtz, they're serrated. I took them out of the package, so I couldn't tell you. They are not, I have two pairs. They are not this pair. Whoops. So, I know they look the same, but they've got a thinner tip. See? And I like them for fussy cutting, but normally, like when I'm downstairs fussy cutting, I have a pair of those orange Fiskars scissors. Just regular little pointy tip scissors. Hi, Susie. Thank you for watching from Illinois. I could take an iron to this if I wanted to. I like the way the backside came out. It doesn't go very good with that, but that's okay. I just want to make sure that corner is dry so it doesn't tear on me. All right. Oh, look, it happened. That's good. I like it. I'm good with that. I'm easy. All right, so I'm going to take this piece right here. I'm going to grab my water brush. I'm just going to kind of brush around so I can tear it out and give it more of an organic feel. This isn't normal tissue paper, and I believe these are laser printed on here. I'm wondering, would they foil? Would they foil? We'll have to find out one of these days. If they're printed with a laser printer, you would think they would foil. And I'm being really careful with it because I don't want to rip my design. I can't see where I put my water. Did I put water in there? Maybe I didn't. Or maybe I'm just moving too slow. Don't tear my dragonfly. Yeah, it's just drying too fast, so I gotta work faster. Just do a little bit at a time. You just have to be patient with this. I mean, you could certainly cut them if you wanted to. All right. And I'm going to use the gel medium. I want that right there. And get a semi-soft brush. I'm going to brush the gel medium here on this area. And a little bit of that color's moving around, and I'm perfectly good with that. Cool is that? Love it. I'm going to wipe my brush off here, and I'm going to go pretty thick with the gel medium on here. Need my rag here. Oh, that's beautiful. And we'll do one down here. Just put that out of the way a minute while I get this one taken out. I want to get a good embossing gun. I just have like a cheap one. I mean, it's served its purpose for sure. It does the job. That out of the way. So when I print these on my inkjet printer, what happens is they smear. The ink smears when I try to do this. So I have to basically spray it with a medium to stop that. So then we lose some of our translucency. Go. Yeah, this one that I have, yeah, it doesn't have a name. I want to say it's a We Are Memory Keepers. I got it for $5 on clearance at Hobby Lobby. want this one to go here. Come on. This is a Dina Wakley gel medium. You can use any type you like. This is what I have. I've got that. I've got Ranger. I've got all kinds. So use what you have. Interesting what it does to the ink around it. All right, let's get that dry. Let me go put this. And Pamela, I'm so sorry you had to do your job. I hate that when I have to do that. I can sometimes watch people's live YouTubes or their YouTube when I'm working, but usually not, because I'm not very good at multitasking, at listening and watching something else at the same time. So I get distracted. A little glibbery there. Yeah, I still have the other one. I kind of put it to sleep after I got this one, because this one was nice and clean. Now it's dirty too, so. A little bit extra globbers there. Get those off. Okay, where's our list? So we've got tissue paper. We've got something teal. We've got blooming flowers, which I have to think about how I want them to live. Where'd my other one go? Did I only cut out one? Well, silly me, I only cut out one. I've got the ginkgo leaf. I've changed my mind about that. Do a smaller one on this side. Yeah, I've worked for Verizon for 8 years Sunday. That's the longest I've ever worked anywhere either, besides, you know, being a mom. And that's a job too. It's not very high paying, but it's definitely a job. Oh, I think I've decided what to do with the stripes. I think I'm gonna make them come here and cover that, because it clashes. I'm picky about that. I don't like clashy stuff. I'll do it, but it has to come, it has to be cohesive at some point, and there's just none of these colors in this page. Yeah, service desk is rough. That's basically what I do, kind of. So I help other representatives, and I love that part. I do. I love teaching people, well, obviously. But the other part is that, you know, I talk to the customers who are upset. And I mean, that's not always horrible either. Sometimes, you know, they're not mean or something, just something happened and they're upset. I'm gonna just omit that little leaf right there. I may revisit it. All right, so where are my stripes? Let's get my tear ruler. These definitely bug my eyes. Yeah, I like them there. No, I know what you mean. I definitely still get new stuff all the time. I bought just about the entire Chapter 3 release from Tim Holtz. And I'm just going to use my finger tool here for this because I've already gotten 2 brushes dirty, and I tend to just let my brushes sit in water and not deal with them until the water basically is almost evaporated and I have to deal with them. I would have pasted that down, but I ran out of paste. And I keep forgetting that I'm out of paste. This stuff dries really quick. Wow, Susie, that's a long time to work for a company. I think that's awesome. And especially if you went back as a civilian. Oh, you stinker. Stay down. Yeah, that's a decal edge ruler. It's from Creative Expressions. It's okay. I haven't tried the We Are Memory Keepers one, but the way this medium does not want to stick that down at all, so I'm going to reinforce it with glue. And I don't mind if it pokes out a little, not at all, but I do need it to stay down. That'll hold her. Because these parts can obviously serve as kind of tucks. All right, so we've got our little flowers, and I have to make a decision on how to make those go on. And we need fabric. I got the decal ruler, Susie, on Amazon. So I have some hot pink. This was dyed with picked raspberry, I think. And then I have some sort of teal. And then, so I have to make piles. I'm going to make piles here somehow. I don't know. I want to, probably going to stamp words there. Let's get some lace. I still want to incorporate some yellow on here, but I just haven't decided how yet. And go. I need to probably stay in frame, don't I? I feel like I should stitch this down. Definitely don't want that edge to be straight like that. I'm gonna tear it. Let me think here. Oh, well, let's grab some more of these wings. Oh, these dragonflies are so pretty. I don't want such a big one. Well, this is a process, y'all. I mean, why not, right? Why not have an angel flower? I don't need such a big piece of teal. Just cluster that bad boy up here. Stapler. I need more hands, please. Okay, got that little cluster. Might need we're halfway there. Oh no, why did that happen? Thank you, Melissa. Thank you very much. No, not this one. There's so many wings. Maybe tuck him under there. Now I need to figure out how I want to handle this. I'm going to make this into a cluster as well. Let me just set this aside so it's not distracting me. I have big black wings. What's this? What is this? Wait a second. Can't go that way because, well, nope, not that one. Although it's a whole pair. Maybe as a pair. But then I've got to plop it in the middle of the page because all right, let's see if I like that idea. Yeah, I kind of do, actually. All right. Let's get the fabric down first. I'm going to use the Fabri-Tac because it quick grabs the fabric. Yeah, I like that. Oh, Pamela, you have a feather tree? Sugar, that sounds cool. My Christmas tree is actually black because it's fiber optic and it's really tiny. We're not big Christmas people here. Not that I have any problem with Christmas, but as far as decorating goes, yeah, it's kind of a hard season for a lot of people. I've never tried the Sugar Bell bottles for Fabri-Tac. I don't even know what that is. See, I don't know a lot of things. I'm sitting here teaching you things I don't know. I know that I don't like this bottle. And somebody said they sell this at the dollar store, but I can never find it when I'm there. I do like using it for situations like this because it doesn't dry super fast. So I can, you know, change my mind. I can tuck things underneath. Stuff like that. All right. That might be a bit much. No, it actually is required. That's required right there. It just balances things. Thing is, when you set this stuff up right, you have to shake it to get the dang glue down. It takes forever. It's a little slick here, running around. All right, Pamela. Yeah, I'm just about to be done too. I have to work today also. But yeah, we got one page done. Well, it's not even quite done, but it's getting close. I don't think Mike's back with my food yet, so. I don't think I'm any closer to eating either. All right, I need words. Words, 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 words. This one I keep right next to me. It's a Stampendous, I think. And I like it because you can't really read what it says, really. So I'm going to use a very light color, which is probably going to be Hickory Smoke in the Distress Archival. A little bit here. What if I got some on there? Oh, yeah. Do a little bit up here. See, you just never know when you start a project what you're going to end up with, as long as you just kind of let your mind run. Okay, so we've got words. Now we need actual words. Jump off cliffs and build your wings on the way down. We all have wings, but it takes courage to fly, kind of like that. Yeah. I'm gonna use this one. And I like to use my little baby sonic trimmer for these types of things, because it cuts pretty close to where I want it to be. You know what? I feel like putting feathers on there too, but I'm not going to. Let's I don't want that in the fold. I'm going to distress that, and I will distress it with a teal color. Let's go with peacock feathers. And I need my little finger brush, finger dauber tool. Here we go. These are getting pretty beat up. So I'm not really distressing it as much as just giving it some color. And of course I smeared ink on it because that's how I roll. No, it was probably a fly. I've been being harassed by flies all morning. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything here. Blooming flowers, tissue paper, something teal, stripes, and fabric. Okay. Yeah, where'd those other words go that I wanted to use? I had in my hand. They were just in my hand. I feel feel like I want something here, but I can't decide what. Now, where did I put it? Honestly, I just trimmed it off of the other piece. Seriously, you guys, I can't be trusted. It'll turn up. Kind of like that. There's a lot of scraps under the stapler, but not the one I'm looking for. I have no idea. They were really pretty too. Good Lord. You know, it had really pretty words on it. Did I toss it back in here? I did. Yay. Rip that side, rip this side. Oh, you're missing the details. I'm sorry. I think I want to edge that with this hickory smoke. Try not to get fingerprints all over it. I like it. Let's see if my stapler will reach that far. I know it'll reach this side. Will it reach that side? Nope. All right. Well, that's fine. Doesn't have to. I got part of it down. Oh, is it? I think it's nice here too. I haven't been outside, but the sun's shining. I'm going to use this plywood because it's so pretty. I'm just going to hand trim it because I'm not going to edge that one at all. Now I still want some yellow on here, or gold. I have an idea. Make sure that's all gonna stay. Yeah, that's gonna stay. This could almost be a tuck. Just glue right there. I realize I'm probably out of frame, so this can be a little tuck. All right, time for the gold. So I've got here, this is my Delicata Golden Glitz. Get my fan brush out of the water. Plop of ink there, plop of water. Uh-oh, there's a cat out there wanting my attention. Oops, I got a string stuck to it. Oh yes, I wouldn't mind getting a long arm stapler, because you know what else would be handy in is like putting together journals instead of sewing them, although sewing them is fun. Sometimes maybe you just want to staple a few pages together. All right, now I just need a finishing touch on this. You thought the gold was the finishing touch, but I want to, oops, I smeared it there. That's okay. I'm perfectly fine with it being smeared. I want to edge this somehow. I think I'll do it with my pencil. Get my handy dandy little pencil case out here. Pencil sharpener. And I think I will use my black. So I'm just gonna kind of just color along the edges here. That edge is still a little damp, so just want to be careful with it. Just to kind of frame it all in. This is, if I didn't say so already, this is a Stabilo All pencil. It's by far probably my favorite tool in my arsenal. It's okay, Phoebe. I know each cat's meow. I have one that she barely has a voice at all when she cries, but her mouth will move, and I'll say, "Did you say something to me?" And then you'll hear this really faint. That's Iris. She's a brindle kitty, and she's got kind of the equivalent of human cerebral palsy. After she had her spay surgery, this corner is dangerous, just so you know. Might have to reinforce it to the other side. It's just has gotten so wet that it's kind of delicate. So I'm definitely not going to spread this all pencil out with water. I'm just going to let it stand the way it is. Because I can. Almost done. Almost. So we'll enter this in the challenge, because challenges are fun. Let's just put a couple of medium marks here and there. Because now, you see, we went from a blank page to using the wings and things, and these were from, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of it. That's the problem. I take stuff out of the package and then I don't remember because I'm old. Oh, Dawn, kitty like that with a little bit of Down syndrome. Wow, how pretty. Laura, thank you so much. I appreciate that. So I'll take a picture of this and we'll post it, and I'll post it as a group in case we win so I can share. Hashtag Seek, Gather, Create, sponsored by ArtStacks, the stuff we use today, Janet Clenard Harris, and Laura Dennison Designs. It makes an well, I've got a cat named Beep Beep because that's how he talks. He doesn't say meow, he says beep. So that's that. All right, guys, thank you for joining me this morning. I appreciate you coming and hanging out. We got another journal page done. We're going to enter it in a contest just to see how it goes. Hi, Linda. We're just closing up here. I did go about 15 minutes over than I normally do. Yes, yes, I think so, Dawn. Laura Dennison from Paper Trails. So each of these sponsors is donating a prize. And they pick 3 random winners. And yeah. So join in. Look for hashtag Seek, Gather, Create. Find the things. Week 2 is blooming flowers, tissue paper, something teal, stripes, and fabric. And create something. It can be a card, it can be a journal page, it can be, you know, a home decor, whatever you love. Anyways, I thank you guys all for coming to hang out and doing our junkin this morning. If you like the video, please do give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'll be working. Hi, Ramona. No worries. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.